The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I'm your host, Mark Francis. As we all wait for Donald Trump to release his new book, Letters to Trump, it seems he has upset at least one of the Spencers. Trump teased the book, saying, "I think they're going to see a very fascinating life. I knew them all and every one of them kissed my ass. Now I only have half of them kissing my ass." One of the alleged ass kissers was Princess Diana. Diana's brother Charles Spencer disagrees, tweeting, "Surprised to hear that Donald Trump is apparently claiming that my late sister Diana wanted to kiss his ass, since the one time she mentioned him to me when he was using her good name to sell some real estate in New York. She clearly viewed him as worse than an anal fissure." Trump is smart enough to not step on the Queen Elizabeth landmine, calling her truly a legend. Diana's butler, Paul Burrell, said the future is all about Kate. He told Slingo, "Kate is in such an incredible position because it all rests on her, really. The future rests on Kate, and that's an enormous responsibility because if she decided that she didn't want to be a part of her marriage anymore, then I think the royal family would collapse. Everything is pinned up by Kate. The future is underpinned by Catherine Middleton, and that's incredible. Back in my day, the future seemed to be pinned on Diana Spencer, our future queen. Now we're looking at another Princess of Wales who's in the same role that Diana had. Married to a Prince of Wales, and the future of the monarchy is down to her. It's not an enviable position to be in." Oprah Winfrey was boringly non-committal and asked if Harry and Meghan should attend the coronation. Gayle King asked the friend of the Sussexes, "Do you think they should go? Do you think they should not go? Is it something you'd like to comment on? I'm listening." Oprah replied, "I think they should do what they feel is best for them and their family. That's what I think. That's what the bottom line comes down to. What do you feel like is the right thing for you? They haven't asked me, in my opinion." Succession star Brian Cox is less shy with his opinions. In an interview with Hort-living New York fancy Cox discussed Meghan Markle. "You can't go into a system where somebody's already been trained to behave in a certain kind of way and then just expect them to cut themselves off. I mean, she knew what she was getting into. The childhood dreams of marrying Prince Charming and all that shit we see as fantasy, that could be our lives in our dreams. In my opinion, we shouldn't have a monarchy," he said. "It's not viable. It doesn't make any sense. Fuck it. Move on." Succession returns this week. On the show, Cox plays the head of the family who is trying to determine who will be the heir to his fortune and who will be the spare. Palace Intrigue will be right back.
Hey, it's Jordan Ross Myers, the man behind Twitter's notorious Lee Radswell and Don Gunvalson. I'm inviting you to join me every week for the Pretty Corrupt podcast. Along with my co-host, reality casting director Stacey Noel Connor, and disgraced entertainment TV producer Nate Safer, we deconstruct pop culture's past, present, and future and probe the dark crevices of Hollywood, taking you inside the scandals, feuds, rises, and falls of society's rich and infamous. Alongside interviews with our celebrity friends and special guest hosts, everything is fair game on the Pretty Corrupt podcast. Every Tuesday on all streaming platforms and at storicmedia.com.
King meets Queen, and congratulations to Sir Brian May, who was knighted by the King. Sir Brian May was made a Knight Bachelor for his services to music and charity. May said, "I will do my very best to be worthy." Prince William says Princess Diana would be disappointed by the lack of progress in tackling homelessness. William appeared in a new video which aired on Friday saying, "My mother introduced me to the cause of homelessness from quite a young age, and I'm really glad she did. I think she would be disappointed that we are still no further on in terms of tackling homelessness and preventing it than when she was interested and involved in it." William was out and about to learn about the stories of two people, Norshan and Miles. "I'm really here kind of to learn a bit more from you both, to hear a bit more about your lived experiences of homelessness." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, even YouTube Music or your podcast app of choice. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue and good times.